Your guys, Cam Thomas has had a phenomenal week, a historical week. He is the first player or the youngest player in NBA history to score 40 points or more in 3 consecutive games, which he did earlier this week for the Brooklyn Nets. He had 21 last night for Chicago. But what have you made of your sharp shooting Cam Thomas now in the Brooklyn Nets organization shining like he did this week?
I'm not surprised. I mean, it just takes opportunity at that level, and he's always going to stay ready. He's always going to keep working. It was funny. We were texting after one of the games. He's like, "I appreciate it, Coach. You're one of the few that text me when I didn't even play." I went to one of the games. They played the Hawks in Atlanta, and I went to the game. He didn't play. He got me. I drove down there, and he left me some tickets and left me some passes to stay after and come in the locker room with him and stuff. And we spent like an hour and a half together. It was awesome. But, he didn't even play. But, a lot of it's opportunity. And look, I mean, the way Cam plays is different. And so even when you do get opportunity with the Brooklyn Nets and you got Kyrie and KD and you've got some other guys, like, he becomes more of a spot up, a floor spacer, corner three guy. He can't do what he does, which is just find ways to score. And I said this 100 times when he was, it's funny, he sent me a text yesterday. From somebody, or a tweet yesterday. He knows I'm not on Twitter, so he sent me a tweet yesterday from somebody tweeting about him and his free throw rate. And it went through his free throw rate in the NBA and his free throw rate at LSU. And he was like, "You tried to tell him, Coach." And last night he didn't shoot it well, but he still ended up with 20 because he was 13 of 13 from the free throw line. Right. And anyway, my point was, and I said this to every NBA team, like, he's drawn fouls in high school. He's drawn fouls in AAU. He drew fouls. He was top 10 in the country in free throw rate. Before we got off the bus at LSU, when we had him, we were up 8-0. He was going to get 8 or 9 free throws, and he was going to make 8 of them, 8 out of 9 or 8 out of 8. We were up 8-0 before we even got off the bus because he was going to get fouled. And like, that stuff translates. If you're a really good free throw shooter, which he's a 90+% free throw shooter, 85+% free throw shooter, and you can contort your body and do all the crazy things he can do with his body to get fouled, you're gonna be really, really successful. And so, last night he shot 13 free throws in an NBA game. He's 21 years old. It's not like he has to respect the officials and that sort of stuff yet. He's got a lot of really, really good basketball ahead of him. I'm happy for him because he loves to play. Yeah. He loves to play. He'd sit in there and play all day. And, he's gone a month without playing much or playing 8 minutes or 10 minutes or, that sort of thing. And for him to stay ready and be ready to do that. We had a good week last week. Trendon had 21 and 10 in a game in Washington. Nas has been absolutely killing it. He's he's one of the hottest guys in the NBA. So, Days played for the Rockets. Tari had a hell of a game last week. Javante's been playing well for the Squadron. Our guys, for whatever reason, started peaking here this week. But Cam's been phenomenal. And part of it's just his confidence. He's got like unshakable confidence and belief in himself because of the hard work him and his mother have put in. And so been very, 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 very happy for him.